I just know that your question is so common, it was warranted for a video. And the way that I'm going to answer is, are you willing to consider that what you have said there? Are we always in control of our frequency? I can have several days where I feel positive and high vibing, and then a couple of days of low frequency with no apparent reason. That perhaps that is your ego's perception coupled with some spiritual programming that is at play. Because here's the thing, you are never actually low vibing when you are going through your contraction period, when you are healing, when you are depressed, when you are purging. You're not actually low vibe when that happens. Your vibratory state is always balancing or increasing in every now moment, but it's also something that you're not aware of because you're not supposed to control it either. Because control comes from the ego. Perception comes from the ego. The ego gets to decide what's high vibe and what's low vibe. And in actuality, the ego has no idea whatsoever what's happening. So spirituality pumps into our brains saying that we have to be high vibe, and to be high vibe, there's all kinds of criteria that go with that, including how we perceive ourselves as being high vibe. And in actuality, none of that is true. You are always stabilizing in the vibration that you have attained last, and then increasing into the next vibratory state. Regardless of how your viewpoint is, how your ego perceives it, what you think the measure of it is. So everyone goes through a contraction and expansion period with these energies based on the ability that the body has to integrate the energies that are being presented. That's ongoing. It used to be a 3-day cycle. That cycle's getting shorter for many people. For some people, it might be taking a little bit longer depending on what they have going on. But it's never that you are ever high vibe and then low vibe. That's spiritual programming, and that is your ego judging you so that it can use something else against you to hold you back. Give yourself some grace. You can't ever go lower than your last achieved level of frequency. I hope this helps.